Hi guys, welcome back to Spice Channel TV. Thank you for always coming out here. If you're joining us for the first time, please kindly subscribe and don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Thank you. Now, the Christian Association of Nigeria (CAN) in the 19 northern states and the FCT has expressed its deep concern over the prevailing economic hardship and the worsening security challenges across the country. This is contained in a statement signed by its Secretary General Elder Sunday and made available to journalists at the weekend. The Northern Khan noted that the suffering in the country was becoming unbearable for ordinary Nigerians, adding that the high cost of foodstuffs, goods and services had made life difficult for many Nigerians. Now, the power supply has led to the collapse of many small businesses, the continued decline in the value of the naira, and the seeming inability of the government to address the situation has completely weakened the purchasing power of ordinary Nigerians. And this situation is further compounded by the escalating insecurity occasioned by these rampant killings and kidnappings for ransom. It's best the government takes urgent steps to address the depressing economic and the escalating security challenges in the country. Note, the Northern Khan also warned about the ravaging activities of bandits in Plateau State, another part of the country in recent times. How bandits attacked the Mango local government area of Plateau State, where so many people were killed and several houses were burnt down. And this is barely a month after several communities in the Bakani, Ladi, Bokos, and in the same Mango were raided by bandits, resulting in the killings of over 300 people. The association has insisted that the government must do everything in their power, must do everything possible to stop the killings, not only in Plateau, not only in northern states, but also across the country. The killings in this country has gotten out of hands, and Khan has cried over it, asking and urging the president to take swift actions to curb these issues before it gets out of hands and get to a point whereby so many people would no longer take it and there will be a revolution. These killings have continued and these perpetrators have never ever been brought to the book. And sometimes we continue to wonder why the government has not been able to hold anybody accountable for the mass killings going on in the country. So, unless justice is done by ensuring that the perpetrators and whosoever are the sponsors of this calamity are brought to the book, all the peace talks may be mere rhetorics. Just when we thought bandits and kidnappings had been contained, it has surfaced more daring, especially in Abuja, the nation's capital, which would be considered safe, being the seat of power, with all the security apparatus located there. The brutal killings of traditional rulers in Ekiti State, in Kwara State, the abduction of school children, amongst others, too numerous to mention, is an indication that Nigeria is on the brink. So, notwithstanding we have called on the security agencies, also commended them for their sacrifices, for their patriotism in ensuring that these criminal elements are flushed out. But yet, we've urged the security apparatus, the agencies, not to, go back on their efforts. The security architecture must be reviewed for effective and decisive action. They've called out to government. They've called out to the government on all levels to support the Nigerian security agencies. That is all that is required to fight these criminals. And also can call to Nigerians to please cooperate with security personnel and pray as they confront these enemies of the nation. In the same vein, Northern Khan noted with concern the inauguration of the security outfit by the tribal group Miati Allah Karo Hori in Nasarawa State, saying it finds it very disturbing. The Northern Can noted that some of its members of the Headers Union had been accused of banditry and kidnapping across the nation. The Northern Can states in strong terms that this group needs to, a group needs to be set up like a security outfit to escalate this anarchy. This is for the interest of peace. This is for the interest of society. And the government must not handle this issue with kid gloves. No ethnic group should be allowed to form an exclusive security outfit. The Northern Can also commented on the planned relocation of the headquarters of FAN and some departments of the CBN from Abuja to Lagos. Since the announcement of the planned relocation, we all know that there has been so much noise from some individuals and groups who are opposed to the policy, especially from the northern part of the country. Several individuals and groups in the north, particularly the Ariwa Consultative Forum, the Northern Elders Forum, and the Northern Senators, as well as several northern groups, have been agitating against the relocation. But then it is quite unfortunate that we introduce ethnic and regional state sentiment in harmless policy that is meant to streamline operations, to make the agencies more effective and reduce cost. So we should learn to look at government policies from an objective point of view rather than being regional and tribal perspective. They've called on all Nigerians to please support the present administration to overcome the 8 years of calamity and the retrogression of the failed administration of the former president Muhammad Buhari. So my country people, it don't shele. The Northern Can have called out to Nigerians to support Tinubu to overcome these 8 years of Buhari's calamity, the retrogression of this administration. They've called out to Nigerians to support Tinubu to overcome what Buhari has put us in, to overcome the mess we found ourselves in. Now we ask ourselves this question, my country people. Tinubu himself bragged and boasted during the campaigns that he personally single-handedly made sure that Buhari succeeded in 2015. We can recall where he said he was the one that brought Buhari to power. So all these things are connected. So how can Nigerians support Tinubu, the person that once claimed he brought Buhari to power? Now let's assume Buhari, yes, really put us in a lot of mess. And now Tinubu has continued from where he has stopped. Well, the Northern Can has reached out to Nigerians to support the president. So my country people, make una come chook mouth for this matter. Guys, what are your thoughts on this? Nigerians have reacted. But Tinubu is an unapologetic enabler of these 8 years of calamity and retrogression. For the first time in many years, this Northern Can have said the truth. At this point, Tinubu is a strategist. We all know he built Lagos. Dear Nigerians, we must remain calm. For Tinubu, that fix Lagos will fix Nigeria. In fact, considering that 8 years will not be enough for him, we should kukuma make him the life president of this country. Can is one of the problems of this country. This statement is laughable and uncalled for. Can just go and register as a political party, period. My country people, Nigerians have reacted. I'm dropping here, guys. Kindly share your thoughts on this in the comment section. Thank you.